When it comes to Stephanie and my dad, I feel like my dad has totally lost his way. He's been lied to so long that he's actually believing these lies. Just last week, my dad said, well, maybe Dr. Phil will bring the girls to Los Angeles. I was like, what? Are you serious?
If Dr. Phil was able to bring Stephanie to meet me, I would be flabbergasted. If I met her face to face, she might want to marry me.
My dad seriously thinks that he has a shot with Stephanie. It's like, how do you think you're gonna marry somebody and you don't even know them really?
Well, first we're talking about Carina, Stephanie's roommate. And last week, Carina blocked Charlie online after he called her fake. He started pushing back. He started asking some hard questions, and so she just blocked him. Well, we found the woman in those photos, and it turns out Charlie was right about one thing. She doesn't live in Kansas City, but she's here today, and her photos have been used without her consent. Just as I said earlier, these two are victims. And Isa, come on out. How are you? It's good to see you. Have a seat right here until we get your chair out.
Thank you.
Charlie, this is who you know as Carina, but this isn't Carina, this is Isa. Tell him, have you ever talked to him before at all?
No.
You've had no interaction with him at all?
None.
Your identity has been stolen, correct?
Yes.
Somebody has gone on the internet, taken your pictures, used them as Carina, in this case. I suspect this isn't the only time it's been stolen, but they've used it and represented themselves as someone to him, not you, but you've never had any contact with him at all, have you?
No.
How do you feel about that, have somebody steal your identity
Honestly,
like that?
it's heartbreaking that somebody can do this to somebody else, you know, and make them as a fraud, and like, I don't know, it really breaks my heart.
Yeah. How does it feel to see who you know as Carina in person?
Feels good that I know. So that picture is you, but
Yes.
but she stole it. And
Right. It's from my Instagram.
See, somebody went onto her Instagram account and they take pictures from different places and then use that, assign a name to it, and start talking to somebody through text messages and use it to reel them in. And it's tragic and it's sad, but that's exactly what's happened here, true?
Yes. And it's happened to others before, too. I've gotten messages with the same thing.
Yeah. What do you want to say to her? Anything you want to ask her? Anything you want to say to her?
I don't really know what to ask her. I'm
Yeah.
I'm happy that you feel that way, though,
Yeah.
that it's really bad.
Yeah. And you don't work at the Garden City Airport.
No.
You're not 34.
No.
None of the things that have been attributed to you, that's all been made up, right?
I'm 24 years old.
Yeah. So she's not 34, she's 24, and she has a completely different life. Has nothing to do with the identity that has been assigned to Carina. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.